Sorry about that. Welcome, everybody. Mike was off for a minute. Big 3rd and 3 here. We have summer sprint regular season action here. Guess wrong. Bill Brooks touchdown, and it's 27 Seattle. Haven't seen much ability for Wisconsin to stop the Seattle offense yet. I've only seen 3 of these 4 touchdowns. I saw Wisconsin's to make it 7-7, but then Seattle came right down, made it 14-7, and Elway threw a pick after missing on a short pass wrong on Elway's card. And it looks like Seattle cashed in on the interception to make it 21-7. Here's another guess wrong opportunity for Elway's short pass. Does it get to his card? It does not, but nonetheless, 30 yards for Christensen. Guess wrong. It puts Wisconsin in midfield. First and 10. So, Wisconsin, Seattle. Here's a long pass. Allard double teamed. Incomplete. Let's take a look here at the units. We've got Butch with an average 3-4. Bring the 10th ranked pass block, 6th ranked pass rush, excluding asterisks. It's a loose rating. You can never really dial those in exactly. Off tackle, John L. Guessed wrong. Not going to get much here. Loses a yard on a good opportunity. Makes it a quick 3rd and long now for these Badgers. You see the St. Louis receiving crew with Henry Eller added in. Christensen at tight end. Seattle's D comes in at good against the run, average against the pass. Flat pass, Christensen. Nobody home. Possible. Oh, it's incomplete. Let's see if we can get the pass rush chart up here in time. We don't. It's going to be a touchback. 2-score lead on the ball for Seattle here. So a chance to take a lot of control in the game. If he can roll down the field one more time here. Run-pass combination of the Jets and Marino at quarterback is a tough one to stop. And I'm just very tired right now. I'm too slow to even get the pass rush matchup up. And I'm stuttering my words. It's going to be that way all night. Flat pass, McNeil. The linebacker will make the play. Make it 3rd and 3. Okay. End run. Guessed wrong. Just needs 3 yards. Gets 6. First down. So if I had to guess, Seattle's got some pretty good numbers here on 3rd down so far. They are 6 of 7 on 3rd down. 3 yards there. Haven't seen a long pass from Marino yet. You know they're coming. There's a short pass. Guess wrong. Incomplete on Marino's card. It sets up a 3rd and 7. Can this Badger squad get off the field? Three wide versus 3-3-5. Short pass. Possible sack. Did he get in there? No. Incomplete. Double teamed. 4th and 7. Kid is on for the punt. Goes 42 yards, and it's Clifford Hicks. Not the strongest card. And it goes on the strong coverage units of Buffalo. Strong against the kick and the punt. With mins across the board. Makes it 1st and 10 at the 24. Short pass. Henry Eller. Incomplete. Speaking of good run-pass combinations, Wisconsin with Elway and Seattle two very high-ranked squads. Butch invested a lot in his offense in the draft and misses on a long pass there, 3rd and 10. So good opportunities there so far that I've seen. On the end of Butch's touchdown drive, hasn't been able to cash in much. Here's J.T. Smith, the NFL's leading receiver. In 1987, it's picked for the second time today. Interception for Seattle. And they're going to be in good field position no matter what here. Can they get more? They can, a little bit. Puts them at the 27-yard line. Going to take a 3-score lead here if they can get any points at all. Too tight, brings in Caddis at tight end. The second tight end position. Short yardage against the run, no gain. You see Dennis go to Bill T. Johnson here. Just an indicator that he plans to run a lot today and perhaps conserving some carries. Guessed wrong, short pass. It's going to be caught by that second tight end, Caddis. Gets 10. You see the sellout for the runs here. An average run defense kind of necessitates that. A lot of selling out by Wisconsin both ways, hoping to guess right. Kind of the position you're put in. Off tackle Johnson just gets 3. Johnson with 39 rushing attempts, so he is limited by low usage. 2nd and 7. Back to Johnson. Gets a 6 block from Munchak. 1st and goal. So Seattle really try to stuff it in so far, and they try again here. Not going to be successful this time. Lose a yard. 2nd and goal at the 8. Full house. Kinnebrew, part of that Cincinnati tight end fullback group, joins Hector, and here he is. Going to get 5. Nicely guessed wrong. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 8. Needed the defensive cards there. Did Wisconsin. Didn't get it. 22 seconds left in the half. Seattle 2 timeouts, and the time not an issue, especially with no penalties. And it's going to be a play by the defensive end. Hairston pushes it back. That's going to force a field goal most likely. And yes, Norwood is on for a shorty. He hits it. I'm pretty sure they have a touchdown on the Rams side. And that's why you see the squib. With 1 second left in the half. These guys usually jump right into the second. We'll take a closer look here at the draft decisions for these squads. Dennis picked 3rd. Took Miami with the 3rd pick overall, the quarterback unit. Then went with the Dallas linebackers, 2nd time around. Giants DL. Didn't get these Jets running backs until 67. Pretty good value there. And we're at the half. Ron Brown can't find that touchdown. And out to the 35 for Wisconsin, and what's going to feel like an important possession. Butch, you see Denver 5th, so 2 behind Marino, and then picked up that Seattle rushing group with Warner and Williams at 28. Didn't go defense until back around again in the 3rd round with the Rams at 37. Guessed right, Warner loses the yard. 2nd and 11. Guessing right means a lot to both these squads. We have 3 out of 4 of these Ds being average and really lethal offensive weapons. So guessing really is heightened in importance in a matchup like this. And now with Wisconsin in a hole, it matters more than ever for them. Warner with the chance. Needs yards here. Doesn't get it. Martin makes the play to hold Warner to no gain, and we're looking at 3rd and long again. See Wisconsin trying to establish the run here. Down 17 makes a ton of sense. Just didn't work out those first 2 plays. One guessed right, one guessed wrong. I'm assuming that was big yards for Warner on his card. Well, that was Williams, so who knows what we'd have gotten. I'm too tired to look. Short pass, Christensen. Looking for 11 yards. Lots of blitzers coming. He's going to see through a 58% blitz to hit the 61, and it's a completion to Christensen for a big first down for Wisconsin. So no 3 and out on that first possession in the second half. Up toward midfield now. And he's going to get a guess wrong run for Warner. This time gets 9. And run Warner guessed right this time. Gets the defensive card he was looking for, and that's 4 yards and a first down. Warner, still 21 carries left here in the third quarter. Williams, so carries not an issue. Expected to see a lot of running on this drive. We're seeing it. Makes sense. Flat pass, J.T. Smith. Against the 5 out there. Guessed right. J.T. catches the pass for 9 yards. Smith finished with 76 catches for a St. Louis squad that was really interesting in '87. Kind of comeback kids. J.T. Smith, Roy Green. Jay Novacek was a rookie this year for those Cardinals out of Wyoming. Off tackle, Warner. He gets 8. And that's a first down. And Novacek started the year as a starting tight end as a rookie. Got hurt mid-season. Rob Awalt came on, and he ended up winning Rookie of the Year. Long pass Ellard. He's double-teamed. It's complete anyway for a touchdown. Big throw there by Elway. Nice call by the D. But Wisconsin creeps back in it, 24-13 at the moment. Raul Alegre makes it on the 11, 24-14. Just back to that Cardinals bunch. They missed the playoffs, I think, by a game. And those receivers really led them. But they had good backs, too. Stump Mitchell and Earl Farrell both contributed. Earl Farrell had a mid-season, season-ending injury. He was cruising to a great season. Then Stump Mitchell took over. They had shared it to that point, and Mitchell did really well. But the interesting Cardinals team. Long pass. Guess wrong. Opportunity here for Marino to Holman. It's complete for a long gain, 39. Went to Holman's card, and he found one of his long gains. Nice to see that on a tight end card. He gets 39. Holding the field goal here, vitally important for Wisconsin. Flat pass, guessed wrong. 15 more to the 11. Just really doing a nice job winning the guessing game here for Seattle. And making them pay. It's a first and 10 from the 11. It's an end run. Well called. The end makes the block, which it's questionable whether how helpful that is. Although Marino's not a big flat passer, so being at the 11 or the 7 isn't a big deal. 2nd and 6. Not as big as it usually would be. Short pass, Brooks. It's incomplete. Missed on a 40% chance of a sack. And now Seattle's going to face a 3rd and 6. Knowing the importance of a touchdown here, it's be interesting to see if he plays for 2 downs or for 1. Blitzing 3-4. He's running it. He's looking for his own card. Gets it. Short gain touchdown. Seattle answers right back. The defense was waiting for him. If it went to the defensive card, it did not. Norwood on for the extra point. He's perfect. 2 through 12, and it is a 30 to 14 game. A little more than halfway through third quarter. Disheartening drive for the Wisconsin defense. Touchback. Wisconsin now, I believe, has given up 30 points in both games so far. And the offense here having to really labor to keep up. Down 17. A lot of work to do. Very much possible, though. Off tackle, Warner. Gonna get 3. As the 4 linebacker, Burton, couldn't make the play. You see JT Smith here, not Roy Green. Roy Green will give you more long pass ability. JT played through the strike, I believe, which accounts for some of his high receptions. Short pass, Christensen. Lots of blitzers. They don't get home, but Elway misses. Elway, 7 of 17, as you can see. And quite a miss there. And a big third down. Short pass, JT Smith. He can't find it on his own card. Oh, that's what you want if you're Wisconsin. Doesn't work out. Landeta on. Very rough cards for Landeta here. He's not going to punt. Landeta, if you've ever seen his return, it's an ugly punt return situation for these Badgers and Landeta. Short pass, Roy Green. He's doubled up. Can he get a miracle double team reception? Cannot. I think JT has double team receptions, but not Green. And Seattle takes over. Let's take a look at that Landeta card here. 25-20 long gain for your punt return. Kick return not so good either, but that punt return rough. Free McNeil up against 2 linebackers, guessed right. Looking for a fumble. Gets 6. Oh, frustration is right for Butch. He mentions it. And that's a frustrating result. Second down now, 4 yards to go. Billy Brooks gets 3, going up a 3rd and 1. 17-point edge. Short pass got strong. It's going to be a touchdown. Seattle stretches the lead. Scotty Norwood hits. Looking for the kickoff return touchdown. Needed here. Let's see if he squibs it. It's possible. Does not. Gets the touchback. Pro set. Down 24. 3:18 left third quarter. And Seattle takes a timeout. Flat pass, Warner. Nobody home. Not a good receiver. Hoping just for straight up. Oh, he gets 16 yards, gets wrong. I guess his linebacker was blitzing, so not bad at all. Up to the 36. Let's take a look at that Warner receiver card. Not known as a good receiver. Short pass coming to Christensen. Gets 12 barely. Great running card. That's a nice looking pass card, so much better than I would have expected. -2, -3, doesn't have those -7s that are out there. It can go deep. 1st and 10, flat pass, Williams. He certainly can catch well, but not this time. Misses on Elway's card, 2nd and 10. Look at these offensive lines here. 62 overall for Dennis. Took Houston. Butch, 60th overall, took Cincinnati. In terms of rank, And it's right in here, the eighth and ninth selections from the offensive line groups. We missed a no gain, must run sack for Elway, 3rd and 10. Short pass, Christensen against the 4. Elway gets it on his must run. Gets a fortunate reading of 3, which is just the yards needed, 1st and 10. Waning moments, 3rd quarter. Long way to go for these Badgers. End run Warner looking for a big one. Can't get it, 5 yards. Warner stymied so far, 9 for 29. Short pass, JT. He can't find it again on the 8. 3rd and 5. In the 4th quarter, see the nickel. It's an off-tackle draw, Warner. He has room in there, just gets 4 though. That's going to set up a 4th and 3 because of the 3 white die. Goes pro set. Base 3-4 for Seattle. Short pass, guess wrong. JT has an opportunity. 4-man in zone, incomplete on the defensive card. And Seattle takes over. Just rough dice for these Badgers. Especially on offense. Defense, just seen some really good play calling from Seattle. And there's another guessed wrong run. Hits short gain. Seattle does not spend much time in their own territory today. They zoom right into Wisconsin territory. 4 yards to get there now from their own 46, 1st and 10. Guessed right. 8 yards anyway. Johnny Hector puts them into Badger territory. 2nd and 2 at the 46. Let's see if Seattle calls in the death blow long pass here sooner or later on this drive. Here's an off tackle. Guessed right. Looking for a couple yards. Gets a couple. Make it 9. That's a 1st down up to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. 12-18 left. Off tackle Hector. That 5-nose tackle makes a play. 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Seattle happy to get 4 yards in this spot. And we may have lost somebody. We should have a new game number coming, presumably. We await that, as we do. Look at the draft a little bit more here. All those quarterbacks early on, after San Francisco went number 1. I jumped in with linebackers at 6, but out of these 8 picks, 7 went QB. I decided to be the contrarian, I guess, and go linebacker. And then Ron broke it up with the offensive line of Miami in the 10th spot. Quarterbacks ended up leading in average draft position at 42.6. And then DBs and linebackers, 2nd and 3rd, neck and neck. Defensive line all the way down at 68, which was lower than offensive line. Halfbacks, a fairly low 79.4. You see just 1 in the 1st round, Indianapolis. Then came back, there's 1 in the 2nd round. Is that right? No, 2 in the 2nd round. Seattle and the Raiders. And then you see a big break there till we got to Chicago at 63. And then at that point, they started going a little bit more steadily the rest of the way. And you see Dennis jumped in here to get the Jets at 67. There's our new game number. Punch that in. I'd like to see if Joe gets a game here. We could walk right into the next one on this broadcast. It doesn't look like he's gotten one. Joe, if you get a game, please post you in. And they're having some troubles here. Both dropped. With the score that may take us out, we'll give it one more chance, I think. Anyway, as tired as I am, I want to stay up and watch a few innings of the Yankees-Giants. My Orioles already won today, but what's nice about this Yankees West Coast trip this week is that they're usually up 5 runs early and I can go to bed pretty fast. I watch the Yankees to try to watch them lose, but they haven't been losing often. O's doing just fine. I think 8 out of 9, but still a game or two behind the Yankees as we currently stand here in 2024, June 1st. Give them another minute. Take a look at the defensive profiles across the league. See, just 4 teams good or better, which is interesting. Despite just 16 teams, the defensive values didn't have much to give our defenses. But nobody was poor either. Managed to avoid that. Could have happened, but didn't. So one excellent pass D, which is most important, and that belongs to Bob. That was an interesting part of the draft. There were 6 linebacker groups at that point that were available that could have been paired with the Washington DB. So going back here to the 11th pick, we had 2 teams that essentially pass on guaranteed excellent pass defense with 6 there. If Ryan or Tyke would have selected him, there would have been guaranteed a sufficient linebacker group coming back. Bob eventually took advantage of it and grabbed Washington at 13. Washington was the key to it. And then there was only 1 DB group could get that done, Washington, but 6 LBs were to pair. And Bob snagged him and got the excellent pass D. Also has a good offensive line. New Orleans quarterback paired with the Houston halfbacks, the offense for the most part, core of it anyway. Okay, we don't have a game number, and we don't have another game from Joe. Well, here comes a game number. It's about to give up. Saw Dennis typing. Seems like we have one now. And we'll give it one more shot. Give these guys a second to get in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and go. Okay. A double teamed Ellard is incomplete. 38-14 is our score. 9:54 left, fourth quarter. Wisconsin needs 24 quick points somehow. And they really haven't been able to stop the Seattle offense all day long. I don't think Marino's done much either. It's a mix of run and pass, moderately on both sides. 197 yards from Marino. Great rating. You see all these carries. So 23, 31, 33, 34 runs to 22 passes for Seattle. 31-yard gain gives Wisconsin a first down. A double team Christensen falls incomplete. No shortage of weapons here for Wisconsin. They've got it. They got the goods to get quick points, but this is a lot to ask. Off tackle, Warner looking for a big hit. Can't find it. Just gets 2. 3rd and 8. Back to Warner. Gets 5. Going to set up a 4th and 3. It's a short pass. Guessed right. 4-man in zone. A little bit of pass rush, not much. Incomplete. Seattle takes over. And that should do it. Pro set. Another run from Seattle makes it 2nd and 8. Seattle awash in carries with Hector and McNeil, and then he's got the Cincinnati guys from their fullback group. McNeil loses a yard. See McNeil with min fumbles. Hector a little bit elevated, 21.8 there on his 11-yard run. See that here. Not bad, though, for this set. Excellent for McNeil, of course, at min. Back to Johnson now. He loses a yard, and he's also at min fumbler. Third and long. It's a guess right draw. We'll go for a couple yards. And 4th down, Seattle will punt. Jason Kidd was 35 yards, unless he was coughing cornering it. She was not. So it's going to put it at the 19-yard line for Wisconsin here. Go back to the draft here as this game seems pretty much out of hand. These late round picks. Saw Dennis go with the New England wide receivers to get Stanley Morgan instead of James Lofton. Could have got James Lofton on his squad. Went with Morgan instead, who I believe gives him double team receptions. Lofton higher expected yards, but a nice contrast to get Morgan. Just going to get him more catches. After an interception here, Seattle has the ball, running it down. Other late picks to note, not many. Not many, really. Usually you have, there's a Houston quarterbacks. That was the last quarterback to be taken. I went with Warren Moon, who has a pretty spotty card. But as you will, if it's the last QB taken. And I went to Ryan. Second to last round, no skill positions at all taken in the second to last, mostly kickers. Seattle going to try to go for it here on 4th and 1. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Hector. He does not get it, I don't think. No. Three wide for Elway and company. Roy Green, short pass. Elway scrambles for 5. As we're under 2 minutes left to go. Well, this game is about done here. We will end it here. We'll try to broadcast when we can. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We will see you soon.
Big opening for Tony Dorsett. Look out, he's got great speed. 99 yards and a half. Dorsett down the sideline. Stays in bounds. Can you believe that?